Where is the podcast, nah? Hurry up and drop it.
Yo, where the podcast at?
Where's the podcast now? Hurry up and make a podcast. Make a podcast now. Drop the podcast.
Hurry up and drop the podcast.
What you waiting on now? Drop that podcast, boo. Drop that podcast, cause the time is now.
What the podcast?
Come on now, you gotta make the podcast, nah. Where's the podcast at? You said you was about to drop. Where is it at? Where is it at? We waiting for it. Where is it at? Come on now.
As you can see, I finally made the podcast.
She made it. Oh God. We here.
Yeah. If you know me personally, like, you know that I struggle with social anxiety. So I just hate really being perceived and taken in by people. And I didn't know if I wanted to like start something like this and put myself out there. But I decided to after all of the encouragement that y'all heard in the intro and like so many people telling me. And I'm so happy to have my first guest be Cam.
Hi, y'all.
Yes, this is one of my closest friends. Like we have been friends for almost like 9 years maybe now.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we've been together through like so many different transitions and points of life to the point that it's crazy. Like this is the perfect person to get me out of my comfort zone. Like the perfect person to start something like this with. So I'm so happy to have you as my first guest.
And likewise.
Period.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So for those that don't know him as Cam, they know him as the nice guy, Kamrynice.
What to say? You see it.
Period. Okay.
That's my nice girl too, y'all.
You see? Okay.
We here.
Yeah. So, you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, so slight introduction. I'm Kamrynice. I do a lot of designs. Fashion is my go-to. So hit me up, Kamrynice, IG, all the social media.
Great. Welcome to Also She Talks podcast. I chose the name Also She Talks because if you follow me on Instagram, which I'm guessing that's how you got here through Instagram. My Instagram name is Also That's Not. And I chose that name because I don't really talk a lot. I don't really be around. I'm not really social. So most of the time somebody's talking about me or referring to me, they're like, oh, so that's who you're talking about. Oh, so that's her. So Also She Talks, I thought was the perfect name for the podcast because like this to be a way to like, I actually do talk. I actually be having a lot of shit to say.
Yeah.
I just don't be saying it. Like a lot of times I be having anxiety so bad, y'all. Like last time I went to the club, I had a panic attack. Yeah. And it's crazy because I'm so calm and cool and collect. You couldn't even tell I was panicking. You can't even tell I was having a full blown panic attack.
She was photographer.
Yeah, like and you couldn't even tell. Like hands jittery and everything. Yeah. Like it's just something about crowds. It's something about a lot of people that just bugs me the fuck out. Like it just makes me freak out.
Perfect in their own.
Yeah, in their own. Yeah, cause it's crazy because like when I'm around like just people that I know and people that I'm comfortable and close with, I'm just a completely different person. It's like a complete 360. But like when I'm with people I don't know and like I'm in environments like that, I just cannot thrive, y'all. I be having so much anxiety. Like,
like me too.
I was
like,
freaking out.
Like you wouldn't know because hey, social, gotta be social for the brand. But still, like I be the same way. And then people be asking me where I get my name from. So it's not Kamrynice, it's Kamrynice.
Kamrynice.
So it's Cameron with the nice.
So for starters, how did you get into designing?
I got into designing when I was young. Like it's in me. You know, it's not.
Yeah, period.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in me. But yeah, it's in me. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we drinking so.
Yeah, we drinking wine, so like. Yeah. This is our third take.
You hear me? But it has to be natural for y'all, so we here.
Yeah.
But got into designing very early. Just love my own style, being different. But
yeah, definitely. And it's like so interesting, like seeing you start out. Like I know you just celebrated your 6-year anniversary.
Know, right?
So like, of course, like
it was so stressful.
Seeing you like start like from like the first piece of clothing you ever did, learning how to sew, all of that, all the way to now.
She been there.
Yeah, like it has been such a beautiful journey.
Literally been there. Literally go to get fabrics for me, everything. Like one of the ones.
Yeah, and I'm so happy to be a part of your journey and like see you grow and blossom.
Thank you.
My next question is, how has grinding to build your brand impacted your personal life, positively and negatively?
Positively, grinding has always been like my go-to.
Yeah.
Like if it's nothing else that I'm doing, I'm always working. That's the positive aspect. As far as the negative sides, you sacrifice a lot along the way. like losing friends
Yeah.
or like people not understanding how busy you are, and like when they have a business, then they understand, or when they
Yeah.
have something that they
Yeah.
do. But what
That they dedicated
yeah.
to, like that they want to work hard on.
No,
You talking
for
about like
real.
Kim
I was
Kardashian,
just gonna
but
say
she was
that.
like, when you
Yeah.
have a business,
Yeah.
you don't know what it takes.
No, for
Like,
real. That's exactly what I was thinking it.
yeah.
But yeah, no,
No,
for
a lot
real.
of
That's me,
times,
literally.
yeah. Yeah, like sometimes like I feel like if people can't relate to like the grind or can't relate to working hard for something, they don't really understand hard work. And I think that those that love you will embrace you and understand that you're busy, or like not mine. Like I know like you be busy ripping and running, working, doing stuff for your business, all type of stuff.
Yeah.
And like I just catch you when I know you're free. Like I call you
I know,
when I know
right?
you're gonna be going somewhere else.
She know my schedule, literally.
Yeah, like so.
She know from the girls I work with, from the everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
So like,
definitely know.
yeah, I never mind, but that's just something that come with it. Like I'm pretty sure the people that you don't get to spend as much time with now, like once you get exactly where you want to be, like in the field and stuff,
Yeah.
you will be impacting them so like largely to the point to like this gonna be water under a bridge. Like
No,
and
for
they should understand that. Like you on the road to building generational wealth.
Yeah.
And you know
Seriously.
you really grinding.
Yeah. That like so now it's okay to be selfish. You
Yeah,
know?
it's perfectly
Like,
fine. Yeah, you got to like slow feet don't eat. Like that's
Okay.
part of like starting anything. You got to
Yeah.
be willing to put in the work, and you got to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice to build and get where you want to be. So yeah, I think it's just part of the journey.
For real. So let's talk about yours. Let's talk about the sacrifices you made. We can talk about my friend got a degree. Like, come on, friend, talk about your degree. Not just any degree, a science degree.
Yeah. So okay,
Let's talk
so
about it.
I did graduate with my bachelor's in biology in 2022, and then recently I just started school again to get my master's in human genetics. And I'm the first person in my family to go to college. Like, don't gas me. But like no, like it was hard. Like when I was in school, like for undergrad, it was so hard. Like going to college was the first time school was ever hard for me. The first time I ever struggled. So one, like my ego took a huge hit because it's like it was so hard. I was having to put in so much work, and I feel like a lot of people didn't understand because like people would literally be on the phone with me. I'm crying about my problems, and they're like, I don't know why you don't just drop out. Like I don't know why you even wasting your time. Yeah, like just telling me to flush it down the drain. Yeah, it's real crazy. So like. Yeah, like the grind, but like I sacrificed a lot, but it all paid off. Like I don't regret none of those sacrifices. And even now that I'm back in school, like to even be in a position to be able to go back to school, and this time is different because like when I was in undergrad, bro, struggling. We were scrambling.
Look, noodles.
Like I love what I do.
Yeah,
like,
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Really. So my next question, like speaking of grinding, speaking of like hustling, speaking of chasing a dream, my next question is how has support from people changed as you've become more successful?
It changed drastically.
Yeah.
With the whole process of like family, and like you expect your family to be there, or people that's like really, really close to you, but you get that support from the outside world, you know?
Yeah.
And like I noticed that from like when I first started with like my collab with, you know, that didn't go so well, but it was more so in the era like I wouldn't get no likes, which is for me like that's nothing.
Yeah.
Likes and that's nothing. It's the interaction of my work.
Yeah.
So I mean, it changed very drastically, like from family to people outside. Like so, it's the people outside who support everything I do.
Yeah.
Like you outside the realm, but you in my realm. You know.
Yeah, for sure. And like sometimes that's how it be. I feel like anytime like you chasing something or like you doing something big, it's always people that you least expect support from that support you way more than the people closest to you. That's how it always is. Like you can meet a stranger tomorrow that'll root for you, be so proud of you, be so happy for you, and people that you know your whole life don't even clap for you. Like that's just how it be. And that's why it's like good to not have any expectations and just go, go, go. You know, like how you do. Like you just go for what you want and you don't really care about like who backing you or not. Because like the people that you think you should be able to count on, most of the time you can't. And it's just the sad thing about the journey.
No, for real.
Yeah, but it's so nice to like see like your work blowing up like as it should because you be doing your big one. Yeah. So that's exciting.
Shocked me. I'm like, damn.
Speaking of support and stuff, with support, with every bit of good comes bad. And so with that support, I know comes criticism. So what kind of criticism do you receive and how has that affected you?
The criticism I receive is very, very good. Sometimes it's constructive, but like it's not always good because not everybody supports you how you think they would. Like it be shady, you know?
Yeah.
Like it don't be about my work, it be about me as a person.
Yeah.
Like it be about like not even time management because I'm very good. Let me clear that up. I'm good with time management. If you need it, I got it. If they need it, who they come to?
Yeah.
Yeah, like so, but no, in
who
general,
they go call?
Yeah, for real. So, as far as criticism, it's really not about my work. It's me.
Yeah.
Like I face so much in general.
Yeah.
It's never,
Just really like more so judgment and
yeah,
like people,
right.
and I think a lot of it stems from the fact like some people just not comfortable with themselves, and like people see something, they want to do something, they want to be like that, but they're not comfortable enough to do that, so they
Yeah.
criticize those that are comfortable.
Yeah.
And I hate that so bad because they be focused on the wrong shit. Like
For real.
you have like so many beautiful pieces of work that you've
Thank
done,
you.
so people like sit there and like find something to
Yeah,
say.
they be mesmerized, and it don't even be about the work. It be like, he made it.
Yeah.
Like
It be stank.
yeah.
But I mean, they mad.
They gonna stay mad.
Yeah, period. They only gonna get madder.
The customers coming.
Yeah, period. So, with that, as your brand grows, how do you mitigate people stealing your ideas and coming around you just for the benefits?
In general, like we talk about it, of course, like,
Yeah.
but publicly, I don't deal with it.
Yeah.
Because the last thing I need is anything bad for our brand, my brand, you know.
Yeah. For sure.
I don't deal with it at all.
Yeah.
Like it's like we most definitely talk about it. We here with it, but definitely
Yeah.
no, we ain't doing public beef.
Yeah.
Because we can meet up.
I'm hollering. Yeah, but like you got a brand to protect, like you got stuff that you're trying to build. And I feel like even like for the people that do have like things to say, or for people that's weird, that's like one person out of, 500, 600, 700 people that actually got good shit to say, or that's, reaching out on some cool shit. So I really am like type of person, like throughout watching this podcast, like you will learn about me that I am one of those people, like I feel like things only matter if you make them matter. Like if I say that shit ain't important, it ain't important. If you say that shit ain't important, it ain't important. So like,
so it all boils down to what we think.
Yeah, like what you think is what matters. Like, and I feel like I really feel like that's how you should live your life though, because like people will tell you anything. Like people, like I have a really good analogy that I use, like whenever I'm talking to my friends about stuff and like they tell me about stuff. I really just feel like some people can't see the vision, so they criticize you. I think a lot of times, like I like to look at it as like we all start at an even playing field behind the fence, and as you like learn, as you like gain knowledge, as you gain experience, like from like life in general, you kind of have like steps, or like think of like a steps through a ladder, so you can see over the fence. People that haven't learned, people that haven't been on the journey that you've been on, people that haven't experienced what you experienced, they haven't learned that shit. So you're looking over the fence and you're telling them like, oh, there's beautiful flowers and the grass is so green over there, and they're just looking dead at the fence. So they don't know. They don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and they're treating you as such though. Like they're making you feel delusional. Like they're belittling your dreams. They're watering you down. They're criticizing you. Like, and a lot of times that's just what it is. So like, you gotta know who you're dealing with, know who you're talking to. Like a lot of people feel like they can't accomplish shit, so they feel some type of way. They feel offended by the fact that you think you could. So
and they leech off of us. Yeah, like really be leeching off of us. Yeah, like any energy that we have. And I know, like you always there for everybody. Like even though you do, even though you do everything you can do, like for yourself, you still be there. Like you're a mother. She's a mother before anything.
Before anything, like, So if y'all hear my slang, I got a cat. So if y'all hear my slang running in the background. Doing his thing. Well, you answered my next question, which was how do you separate personal things and business when it comes to drama and negativity, and basically you just don't acknowledge it. Yeah, which is like, a good way to go about it. It's hard
not to see it because it's always there. Yeah, like it ain't like you look at it and be like, damn, like on to the next one. Like I like analyze it. I'm like, damn, people really think that about me. Like, and like, cause like people go out there, people go out their way to do weird shit, to make fake pages, to send people, to do all type of shit. Like we genuinely support people outside of like, if I send you somebody, you be like, oh, that person work good. Like, and then like they do shady stuff, but they not knowing, like I'm sure they work too. Yeah, you like know? I'm rooting for you. I'm clapping for you. Yeah. And a lot of times I feel like it come down to that, cause I think like you could reach out to somebody and like genuinely have like good intentions and like really want to be celebratory with them and stuff and congratulate them. But I think some people see you as a threat and they act off that. Like some people really feel threatened by the potential in a person, by like where they think or where they know a person is gonna go, and they feel away and they feel like they gotta quiet you down, which is just so lame and weird because it's enough space for everybody. But like, but I always look at it as like they block their own blessings, because when we at Fashion Week, oh God, like I wish for real, and they gotta realize this is my passion. Like I'm not doing this for play. Like I'm not just starting a business, and then like I don't want to do it. Like this is literally a passion. So like I don't know. In general, I'm not acknowledging. Yeah. But we do see it. Of course. Like we see. Always peep. Yeah, we peeps. Yeah. Period. So my next question, like speaking of this being your passion, speaking of this being like your dream and something that you have to work and grind for, I wanted to know what has been your biggest inspiration. My biggest inspiration, yeah, my grandma, like grand.
Grand.
Like shout out to my girl. She
Yeah.
like literally every time I see her, we in the fashion show, we like you still doing this? I'm like, yeah, like my grand knows. So
Yeah.
shout out to my girl, like that's a good motivation. And you, of course, like most definitely be making sure I'm good, 10 toes with like behind everything. Like Nah pulls up. She been to a couple of my fit-ins. She been to like the prom send off. Shout out to all my girls. Like
shout out to y'all.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah. And all of the girls have looked absolutely beautiful on their big days.
Yeah, all of y'all.
And stuff. And I love being able to be a part of those moments.
Right? And I'm so glad. Like I'm so glad that I can like, and they be like, "Damn, you don't never stay for the event." Y'all don't know.
You be busy. Yeah.
I be so busy.
Booked and busy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just part of grinding, part of
hustling. It's fun though. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's fun.
For sure. So, speaking of always being busy, speaking of having to work hard, have you ever wanted to give up? And if so, how did you overcome it?
Give up? No, because I started it like with another partner and it didn't go well. Shout out to her. But I mean, when I had like put my own name on it, like is when you start seeing that you grow.
Yeah.
Like you grow for something that you learn from. You know?
Definitely. Yeah.
So I mean, no, I forgot where I was at. Sorry.
No, you're fine. But like that's why I do feel like everything happens for a reason. I think that you could have been in that position in that partnership just to realize that this is something that could work out absolutely excellent. Like this is the path you was meant to go down. So I definitely don't think things happen by mistake. And I think like even that partnership.
I'm grateful for the I'm grateful for the whole opportunity in general. But like moving forward, like you realize like, damn, you can do it by yourself. Like, damn, like this your passion. Yeah. You know? And
like damn, like this the actual lane I was supposed to be in. Like so like that's how it worked. Like I feel like things work out exactly as they're supposed to. And like whenever shit be happening, you never know, you know? Cause like even like when I was in college, I wanted to give up so bad. Like not only was it hella hard, like those that don't know me personally, like we like grew up kind of poor. So like it's like I'm going to college, like I'm the first person in my family going to college, and like we ain't got shit. Like I really don't got much to go home to. And so like I'm trying to make sure that I push through on this end, and I'm in a whole new city I never been to. I'm experiencing like shit I never experienced because school ain't never been hard for me. Right. Until then I was struggling. Like organic chemistry, all them classes, when I say whoop me by the edges of it. So, grab me. Like it was rough. Like so like it's a lot to overcome. But like in the same token, like I knew like, okay, I don't got nothing else to go home to. So it's like it's all or nothing. Like it's either I put my all into this shit and I come out on top, or I keep running, or like nothing. It's this or nothing. Like that's what I tell myself. Anytime I want to push through some shit, I'm like, it's this or nothing. You either do it or nothing. Like
right. So that leads to my question. Are you happy with where you are? In your words, happy means like what is like you're happy?
Yes. So in my words, I am happy. I'm happy with the decision I made. I really feel like if you know me personally, you know I say all the time, like going to college was the best decision I ever could have made in my life. As much as I wanted to give up, as much as I wanted to stop, it has benefited me. Not only been able to do something that I love and like continuously learn along the way, but also like the different connections that I made, the people that I met. It just really changed my life. Like it pivoted my life. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I'm always forever grateful because like the life I live now as a kid, I would dream of stuff like this.
Yeah,
like
me too.
I would dream of stuff like this.
Like literally, the animals, me working with animals, the whole helping elderly, like that's what we do. You know, like
for sure.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Like,
so
we
like,
literally living out a dream.
Yeah, I would dream of stuff like this.
Yeah.
So, although you never wanted to give up because you feel like it was all or nothing, like you feel like I gotta keep going. Yeah. Like, is this like I like to use the term like do it or die. Yeah. Like either you're gonna do this or die. Like it ain't no other option. So look, we ain't got no Nike partnership.
I was just gonna say.
So, do you have any advice for those that may want to give up on their dreams? Like people that's like working towards something, and they like, nah, like I don't want to do this no more. I think I should just give up. It seemed too hard. It seemed impossible.
Don't like that feeling gonna always be there.
Yeah.
But don't like that go back to my point of me saying like people start something and never finish it. Yeah. Like if you were really passionate about something that you're doing, like don't stop.
Yeah.
Keep going. Sure. Like keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Like at the end, it's gonna be rewarding. Like everything that I do now is like very rewarding. Like even the interactions from like the people and the females and like the just the interactions with all of my designs and like I'm getting like a personal connection with all of my girls.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I mean, I'm very grateful for it. So my advice to y'all, do not give up.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Period.
if it ain't nice, we don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
never give up on yourself, never give up on your dreams. And I think the main reason a lot of people want to give up, because a lot of things that we want in life, even if it's not like me and you want a career in the scientific field, or even if it's not like Cam and you want to become a designer, anything that you want to do, most of the time we're the first person to ever do what we want to do. We ain't never seen nobody close to us that came from where we came from, went through what we went through, and got it done. So it'd be seeming impossible, but you can make it possible. Like I feel like we all go through a bunch of shit. Like, it's a lot of bad shit that happens to us. It's a lot of reasons that we could use to be like, okay, yeah, this happened to me, and then I quit, and then I gave up. But I like to look at it as like, if your life was a book, make sure that the bad shit that happened to you, the adversity you faced, make sure that's the least interesting part of your story.
right.
Make sure that you in that story telling them that you went out and put foot on their fucking neck. Like, you went out and balled on them.
Okay.
Like, period. Like,
Yeah.
you showed everybody that had something negative to say, you showed they had something. You went out and did everything they said you couldn't do.
And you make
broke
them eat their words.
Yeah, like, yeah, make them eat that.
Like,
yeah, like, beat every eye, like, beat everything stacked against you. Like, I'm saying, like, our family and stuff, like, they would like look down on us. Like, they would treat us different because they feel like their kids was better than us. So like they would like feel like basically like we wouldn't go be shit.
Trying to
like,
get one up on them.
Yeah, like feel like they had one up. And it's funny when I go around all them now. You know, like, just use that shit as ammo. Let that put a battery in your back and show them motherfuckers something. And I'm not saying it gotta be all about them, but just use that shit as ammo. Don't let nobody that's not where you want to be, nobody that you wouldn't switch positions with, don't let nobody tell you how to live your life. Yeah, I say that all the time. Like, anybody, if I wouldn't switch spots and live a bitch life tomorrow, they can't tell me how to do something or tell me that I'm wrong for wanting something, or tell me that I can't achieve something. Because clearly, if you knew what was achievable, your life would look a whole lot better. So like, and like that's not even no shade, but like, that's just in general. Because like, if you was to hit the lottery tomorrow and win $1 million, it'd be hella people telling you what to do with that $1 million. It'd be thousands of people like, oh, put it here, spin it here. And some of them could be right. Okay, cool. But also a lot of them don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And I think it's important when you're talking to people. Look at their life. Do checks and balances. No, okay, do they really know what they're talking about, or are they just chatting? Like, talking is free. A lot of people just chat. Yeah, a lot of people just chatting. Like, and then like also, I think a lot of people got negative world views. So of course, when they talk to you, it's negativity. Of course, like, you know, and they want to give you all the more reason to quit. But like, never take that shit serious. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Chase your dreams. Stay consistent with what you want, and like, it will play out. It will pan out. Like,
you have to, literally.
For sure. Yeah, foot on it.
You should not automatically take people's advice. When you take people's advice automatically, without filtering through your body, without filtering through your mind, without seeing if it aligns with your goals and seeing where they were coming from when they gave you that advice, you're going to end up in a place where you're not supposed to be. And there's nothing wrong with taking advice from people. There's nothing wrong with asking for advice. There's nothing wrong with needing advice. There's nothing wrong with that. We're here to teach each other. That's literally, humans are here to teach, to learn, to do all those different things. But if you do not filter the advice that you're given, and you just automatically take people's advice, you're going to end up 50 years old looking at yourself and blaming everyone around you and saying, well, they told me to do this and I did that and now my life is terrible, and their lives are flourishing and they're doing what they want to do and they're doing whatever. And you're going to be sitting there and you're going to be blaming them and you're going to be in a self-pity wallow, blaming everybody in your life. You don't want to do that. It's so easy to blame other people, but honestly, the only person who has the power to change your life is you. The only person who has the power to get you where you want to be in life is you. The only person who's going to get you to where you need to be is you. Every day when you wake up and you decide to do certain things, you're making those decisions for yourself. They're not making those decisions for you. And if you decide to take their advice, you cannot be upset and blame them when something doesn't go right, when something doesn't do this, when you didn't do your due diligence to filter that advice.
My second to last question is, do you have any dream collaborations?
No. But I do have but
You are so funny, bro.
I don't, because you seen the last shit I tried to do. So no, I do not. But I would love to work with Brittany Benton. Like, and I talk to you about her all the time.
Yeah, shout out to Brittany.
Shout out to my girl Benton. But no, other than that, no.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that put a bad taste in my mouth. Trying to work with other designers, and like they're real shady, and they, like, you back to the other question, they take your ideas and don't give you credit. Like, anything that I've done, I've always give somebody credit, and I'm not.
Yeah, like, you have every single time. Yeah, you reach out to them before, talk to them.
Like, literally everybody. If y'all, like, all my girls will tell y'all, like, Cam said we're not doing it like that.
Yeah, we're not copying nobody's shit.
So I'm gonna send you somebody else. Like I'm gonna send you something else, a different idea. And y'all know I'm a recreate.
Oh, we got remixed. Yeah, for sure.
So no, nobody else. I don't want to work with.
Yeah, and I don't blame you. Like you in your own lane. Sometimes you gotta do what's best for you to protect your peace, and it's annoying because like a lot of times, like you want to be on some community type of shit. Like you want to uplift those around you, but a lot of times you can't. I don't like that.
They do be on some hating shit. Like we move around them.
Yeah,
we definitely move around.
Yeah, and like I'm definitely like one person on Stop the Show. So like you know, fuck it, we ball.
Right, I just been saying
fuck it. So my last question is, what is next for the Nice brand?
What's next? Oh well, doing fashion show.
Period.
That's what's next. We're doing the
big
fashion
drop
show. Yeah, the biggest drop of them all. Y'all gotta bring everybody out. Get Nelly if you can.
We want Nelly. We want Sexy Red. We want everybody.
We need all the St. Louis people there. But no, that's what's next for us. What's next for you?
Oh, okay. I didn't expect that. That caught me off guard.
No, but like,
okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So I am in grad school. So like that's what's next for like career wise. But
shout out to her.
Thank you. Thank you. I try. Yeah. So, but what's next for me in my personal life? So the podcast clearly is dropping.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah, and I plan on having different guests and stuff. I don't want to tell y'all what the next episode gonna be yet. But I'm hoping that we can like keep this going and probably like drop a new episode every like between 1 to 2 weeks. I still haven't really figured out the schedule, but I'm hoping that this branch off and
And I'm excited. I'm glad to be here. Like
I'm happy to have you.
Oh my God.
No, I feel honored.
Y'all gotta know who I'm sitting with.
I'm wilding, yo, for
we're
real.
degree certified over here. Like
so it's like,
but yeah, no, it's an honor to be here.
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
Definitely, of course. No, thank you for coming, and I'm so excited to see everything next for you and your brand, and to see everything that's going on. Yeah,
like
on the up
part of the brand. I don't know how she can. Make sure y'all tune in to So She Talks.
If y'all hear me yowling, that's my son. Yeah, I'm a cat mom.
Yeah, nephew right here.
Yeah. Never far.
Okay.
But so
excited. My girl taking it to the head.
I'm screaming.
Got somebody to be after this, but
okay. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. First episode. Hope y'all enjoy it. Yeah. Hope y'all enjoy it. And I'm excited to announce the next one. And see y'all later.
Yeah.
Bye. Ooh. And thanks again, Kim.
No problem, girl. Thank you.
My son made a guest appearance at the end. I don't think I ever showed him on Instagram. So this is my baby. Y'all, this is my son.
Nephew be eating. He's a healthy, chunky baby.
And if you know my son, you know he love his mama. Don't ever play with that. My son, I rescued him from a shelter when he was 2.
Yeah.
Now he's 6. So I had him for 4 years.
Yeah, being 6.
Yeah. So
crazy.
He's 6 years old now. I rescued him from a shelter. And yeah, he been my baby ever since. I used to work at the shelter when he first came in.
Yeah.
And then like when I was taking care of him in the back after he had surgery, I like fell in love with him. And he was just so cute and cuddly and always wanted me to rub him and hold him. So I adopted him when he came up for adoption. And now, but I originally got him for my mama. I adopted him for my mama. And when I moved out after I graduated college, he would like sit at my bedroom door and cry and scratch. So I had to go back and get my son. And now loving her one son. I'll be quiet. Really off to the side, like by myself.
Deadly assassin.
I'm screaming.
What is that? Silent assassin.
Yeah, deadly assassin is crazy. Yeah. You funny as fuck. Okay. Take 3. So as you can back to it. Thank you.
Back to it. Yeah. I just took another sweet. I hope y'all hear me moving. Testing. 1, 2.
Testing. Sorry.
Yeah.
But thank y'all. See y'all in the next episode.